I got a question the other day about simulation theory, the idea that the reality we're in is inside someone else's computer, or there's some sort of greater intelligence or artificial intelligence even that is simulating our reality. Do I believe in this? Do I resonate with this? Well, there's some ideas that I've seen within proponents of the whole simulation theory idea. There's a few things here and there that I'm like, they might be onto something. I think I would describe things with different wordings and different semantics from my own beliefs, but I somewhat resonate with a few of their ideas. But in general, the whole simulation theory idea of us, a la the Matrix, living inside some civilizations or super beings program, no, I don't really vibe with that. I don't resonate with that in general. And the reason being is because when I think of some sort of computer program, even if it is created by some sort of advanced AI or extraterrestrial civilization, we have free will. We have this consciousness that can make choices both individually and collectively, individual free will, collective free will, and just the simple fact that we have the ability to freely make choices and guide however reality goes, well, it wouldn't seem that things are programmed. I think just simply that. Our reality is far more organic than any kind of simulated reality. I think the whole simulation theory is very it's very attractive to those with a left brain mindset, but have this kind of subconscious or inner knowing, inner realization that there's some sort of divine or creative force in this universe. They're just so left brain, they're so computer geek speak university trained that maybe even makes them feel uncomfortable to use words like God or divine or creator or think in those more right brain abstract ideas. So for them to define their own sort of divine cosmos, they use words like simulation theory and thinking we're all inside some big video game. So I'm not anti-simulation theory. I can understand why and where a lot of people are coming from when they believe in it or promote it or whatnot, but I don't particularly agree with some of the overarching philosophies of it. And I think the whole fascination with simulation theory at a mainstream level is a symptom of something not so good, and that being the overuse of technology in society. Basically, we've become so tech-oriented, tech-addicted, tech-familiar. It's just become like second nature to us, which is somewhat terrifying and a bad thing. How many people do you know in life, and hopefully you aren't one of them, but how many people do you know literally couldn't live without some sort of app guiding how they sleep or how they work out or how they eat or what they, how many steps they get in per day? All these different apps and devices and things tracking us, smart devices and all that. We've become so used to it, way too used to it. So I think the whole fascination and obsession with simulation theory is a symptom of our over-obsession with technology in society. And don't get me wrong, I mean, technology, especially computerized screens, gizmos, gadgets like that, it can definitely be helpful, but you don't want to have to depend on it or rely on it just to basically function when it comes to eating, moving, doing basic human things. And maybe someday something happens, solar flare hits the earth, who knows, and it totally destroys all these tech gizmos that we're so reliant upon, and then, good God, people are going to absolutely freak. There's going to be a lot of people thinking, oh shit, maybe we don't live in a simulation, because what kind of sick sociopath would program that into the game? So no, I don't think we live in someone else's computer or someone else's simulation. I think we have this free will, this consciousness that we have, and maybe that's another aspect as to why simulation theory is so popular, is because a lot of scientists, left brain folk out there, they're starting to realize, oh, I have this right brain, or oh, I have this consciousness. Yet society as a whole, we have really such a childlike basic understanding, not even an understanding as to what consciousness really is. So maybe the simulation theory is a mainstream science approach to try to explain consciousness, which I don't think it's doing in the least bit, but it just kind of shows you where they're going. And I guess I'm discussing maybe why they have the fascination towards these ideas. But yeah, you know, I don't really myself vibe with the mainstream left brain sort of things, but also when it comes to a lot of religious and new age ideologies out there, I don't resonate with much of that as well. There's a few things within, I guess, each of those groups that I somewhat resonate with, so I pick and choose, I guess, what I find useful from those ideologies, but I think they're overarching generalizations of why we're here, what we're doing, you know, the existential topics. I think I have a much different belief than what's pushed in the mainstream, both religious and scientifically. So anyway, that's my answer to that. Do I believe in simulation theory? Not really. There's a few things I find interesting within it, but I would describe our reality with much different ideas in words, phrases, connotations, things like that. So that's my answer to that. For more rant videos just like this, subscribe to my jordansather.tv website or my locals account. Either one, whichever's easier for you. They're both just $5 a month. But by supporting me, you'll be able to access more videos like this, plus other perks like a VIP Telegram chat, a coupon code to my supplement brand, giveaways, and more. Links for these sites will be down below in the description, and I appreciate your support.